is Yas. Welcome to my channel. Today is December the 1st and it is Flossmas. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you are my returning viewer, welcome. And if you are my new subscriber, I hope you are here to stay. Right, it is my very first Flossmas. So I am very excited to come back each day and report to you on all of the things I have been doing in preparation for Christmas. I have promised you that I will be sharing some of the traditions and a custom we do in Poland as well, and how much of those things I have incorporated in my own house. I have got some calendars to open today, and I have got projects to show you. So let's start. Right, I don't have any craft advent calendar. However, I have purchased this tea advent calendar. It is from the UK based company called Bird and Blend, and it is fabulous. So ahead of time I have brewed myself a tea which was hidden under box number 1, and in today's box it is gingerbread chai. And to my surprise, each of the box actually contains 2 of the tea bags, so I can have another tea later today. I mean, it advice on the box, it says to share with your loved one, but none of my loved ones in the house drinks teas like that. My husband drinks Moroccan tea, which is a tea made from fresh mint, and my children, they only drink water and hot chocolate. So I have got another tea for myself. So let me taste it first. It's quite hot, so I need to be careful. It's definitely tastes like Christmas. There's lots of nutmeg, and I can taste some ginger and cinnamon. Quite a lot of spices. I can feel it at the back of my throat. I'm going to keep sipping the tea, and then I will tell you at the end of the episode how much I like it. I also added a teaspoon of honey. Although I don't really use a sweetener with my hot drinks, but I thought, since it is a gingerbread flavor and it is a chai tea, then honey would work well with it. And I also add some splash of milk. So after first sip, definitely intense flavor. So we'll see. So I will be opening tea each day, and I look forward to find out what are the other flavors in all of those boxes. I have also made myself another type of advent calendar, which you can see over here. Basically, lots of retailers recently has been doing lots of sales, and there was a Black Friday, all of the bargain prices. So in the past 2 weeks I purchased mystery bags from Meloka Designs website. They were offering mystery bags of Niederminders. So I purchased 2 of them, and because of that I was able to get 8 Niederminders. Now, I don't know what Niederminders are in each of those little wallets, because it is a mystery bag. So what I have decided, since I have only 8 of them, I've added numbers, and I've calculated that if I open one every 3rd day, I will have enough Niederminders to open until 24th of December. So the first wallet will be opened on the 3rd of December, and I am really excited, because I actually had this in my possession for almost 10 days. And I am desperate to open and find out which Niederminder I received, because yeah, I really lately have learned the value of having a good Niederminder. If you have been here for a while, I'm not a gadget person. However, having a really strong Niederminder, it is a wonderful accessory to have. And especially, you know, I use the hoop and I use the Q-snaps. So neither mind, lately it is a must for me. I have lost quite a lot of needles with the projects which are sitting in my whip basket. So neither minders, it is definitely a must. So I look forward to open one on 3rd of December. But for now, let me share with you the things I have been working on. Or maybe no, maybe first I show you the projects I finished, fully finished. So on my previous video, I showed you Mandala Elephant by Matryoshka Design. Now is fully framed and laced. I used colors from the kit, the flosses from the kit, but purposefully I stitched this design on the smaller fabric because I wanted to record a video on how to wash, lace and frame a cross stitch. And very often happens then you know, like it happens to me when I stitch on a small piece of fabric, I have got very tight margin. So I also in this video included how to deal with a situation like that. So I hope you find this video useful, and if you would like to learn how I frame my pieces, then I invite you to tune in on Matryoshka Designs on 7th of December to find out how to wash, lace and frame your cross stitch. But for now, my elephant is framed and it sits just right next to a tiger on the wall. The second project which I framed is Little Red Fish by Barbara Anna. And again, I've used all called for DMCs on 32 count natural Belfast linen, and only one substitution I've done. It is this navy blue. I've used one shade darker. But yeah, I absolutely love this chart as well. So now I have got quite few projects which I've managed to cross out from my whipped list. Sorry, another sip. Actually, I really like it. It's very Christmassy, has got really lovely sweet flavor and those spices that are really coming through. So yeah, I look forward to have another cup of tea once I finish this one. Right, let's talk whips. If you remember, at the beginning of November, I have done the whip parade and I counted 34 whips. So in those past 2 weeks, I've managed to cross out 4, and within those 2 weeks, I crossed another 4. So altogether, 4 whips has been crossed out from my whip basket. So currently, I have got 24 whips, which is awesome. So let me show you which projects are finished. First one, it is Garden of Dreams by Barbara Anna. I used most of the called for DMCs on 32 count fabric flare Western Sky. Now the reason I had to use different flosses is I've lost the flosses which were called for. I think, you know, I did mention before then I kept removing flosses from the projects which sit in a basket, and then I never return them back, and then when actually I want to work on this project, then the flosses are missing. So that's why I just substituted quite a lot of flosses. But overall, I really like how this turn out. Is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, one down. Another whip I have finished. It is again Barbara Anna, and it is the latest Sal Bonkers. I've stitched this on 32 count fabric flare darker grey with again most of the DMC colors, because I was missing quite a lot of colors with this project as well. But I've absolutely love it. I absolutely love how it turned out. I absolutely love this project. Okay, next whip which I've managed to cross out from the list was Winged Dreams and by Barbara Anna, and this project is full of mistakes. I have messed up on the face, so one side of the hair is like one row wider. I placed the wings in a wrong place, so they not actually sit on hand. But you know what, it does not bother me because the final result is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I have used most of the DMC colors, but I had to substitute quite few because, as I've mentioned, I've lost them. And but I really love the final look. And this is on Fabric Flare. No, this is silver gray Belfast linen 32 count. And the final whip I've managed to cross out from my list is kit I purchased from Nitka Moscow, and it is Matryoshka, the nesting doll. I have used the colors from the kit and the fabric from the kit, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Perfection. I absolutely love it. I have not centered this project very well on the fabric. That's why it would be a fiddly business to frame it because I don't have much margin on the bottom, but yeah, it's nothing what I cannot do. So yeah, I am really pleased with all of those whips I've managed to cross out and I've managed to work on. Obviously November came to an end, so I won't be focusing on my whips as much in the December as I was in the November. So this is a great opportunity for me to start lots of Christmas projects. So I have started 2 projects. Oh, actually, let me show you this one first, because this is not quite a new start. This is actually my restart. If you watched my whip parade, I showed you my start on Dear Dreams by Barbara, and I include a picture over here. And as you can tell, I have started this on the very tiny piece of fabric. So I've decided to start this project again and use, you know, a bigger fabric and a different color fabric. So I have used 32 count Lugana Mint Splash, and this is the result of 2 evenings. The majority of this work has been done last night. I was watching football. Poland was playing with Argentina, because again, football is another thing I have been obsessively doing in those past, I think it's less than 2 weeks when the football started. It started on 11. It started on 11. So yeah, so since football started, the World Cup started, I have been watching football every day, and I've been stitching every day. So I absolutely love this project, and I do consider this as a Christmas project because, you know, it is a deer, and I think fabric speaks Christmas as well. So yeah, so this will be my Christmas project as well. Right, since it is a 1st of December, I also joined a SAL, a new SAL. It isn't a SAL which I've organized, it is a SAL I joined. It is the Joy of Winter December SAL, organized by Sally, the Stitchy Sally on Flosstube, and Cross Stitch Chris. Basically, those two ladies, they have been doing December or like a winter, a Christmas sale from the past 15 years. But this year they invited other people as well. So the project they choose for the sale is a freebie from Stitches Through the Year, and it is the joy of winter. I will include the cover picture over here. And I actually had a little go on it maybe like 40 minutes before I sat down to record this video, whilst I was waiting for my husband to leave the bedroom. So I was working on this project. So this is my start. I am using fancy flosses which are similar to the picture, but they are not called for. And I think this is going to be a wonderful start to follow. I will be working on this a little bit more tonight, and hopefully I will have got some nice progress to show you tomorrow. I have also promised you to talk about the traditions and custom from, you know, Polish Christmas, or the way how we celebrate Christmas in Poland, and I have got very good one for you, which I will tell you all about tomorrow. It is like a mermaid. You either love it or hate it. Some of you might find it really bizarre, and some of you might chuckle. I'm not gonna tell you more. It is something what every single woman, housewife, every single woman in Poland does in the first week of December. So if you want to find out, make sure you tune in tomorrow about the same time. I'm all day in a university tomorrow, but I will be taking, I think, one of the small project with me, so I can work throughout my lunch break, and then in the evening I will be able to sit down and talk to you again. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.